Hi there, I'm Jennifer Angel. Welcome. So good to be back here every week. Okay, so a little bit of general business or offer before we get started on this week's planets and sun sign forecasts and predictions. At the moment, I have 20% off everything, but only for until the last of this month, which is Tuesday evening. So that's whether you're interested in love, the Venus and Mars, love language course, any of my astrology readings, my coaching sessions, even my higher ticket full-on courses. And there's Life Purpose Mastery, which you can either do on course, online, or with me over 3 months. High vibrational, attraction power. So yeah, whatever you want, everything on the site right now is 20%, which I really put together for my newsletter list, but I'm extending it now to my YouTube followers. So if you ever want to have a astrology session or a chart session, then this would be the time to do that. So chart work really is my specialty. I love it. And also for couples as well. And it really helps you get to know who you are, what type of relationship that you want, and how you interact, and once you know your astrological love language, then things can fall into place more easily. So anyway, just reach out to me if you've got any questions and we can get that set for you. Okay. All right. So moving on, let's have a look at this week, which is week October 30th. We're in eclipse season. Right now, when I'm recording this on the 27th, in one more day, we're going to have the lunar eclipse. So we just had the solar eclipse a couple of weeks ago. So this lunar eclipse on the 28th is the moon in Taurus and the sun in Scorpio. So for there to be an eclipse, then it's an opposition. So it's pretty intense energy. If you see things or people or situations sort of coming and going through your life, or closing off, or new things starting, just sort of don't fight that, just go with it. see where it leads, see what happens organically. Okay. So I do hope you all have survived, or you'll survive the moon energy, because it's emotional, and so therefore it's unsettling and in some cases upsetting. As I said, it does bring things to a head. But then, it does open doors as well. It's like having a cosmic clean out, so which then reactivates the flow in your life. So depending on where this falls within your chart, so there's your solar chart, and then there's your personal chart. As I said, this is a great time with my 20% off everything to just to book and get in and have that sort of session. And also you can pre-book it for 2024 session as well. So I've done all my research for 2024. Interesting things coming up next year. So if you want to see how that's going to affect your sign and your chart personally, then this is a good time to get that booking in. So all right, so then midweek, Venus, the planet of love and relationships, will be in a very nice interaction with Uranus. So this is called an astral trine. We all love the trines because they're like easy passage. They like open the door, and it's not more of a destined, more of a path of least resistance. And what you need to do is just to let go and allow what's next to come into your life. Okay, now this particular trine with is between Venus and Uranus. So anything to do with Uranus can sort of come out of the blue, can blindside you a bit, to say, wow, I wasn't expecting that. So, and some of that can be sort of unsettling because, you know, let's face it, we don't really like change, you know, because, you know, I'm an earth sign. The earth signs like change even less than anyone else. And so, you know, to make change, it sort of pushes us out of our comfort zone, and therefore it can be, you know, it can be unsettling. But try to just go with whatever's happening at the moment. Don't sort of force things, don't push things. And, you know, what it does also do is it does sort of help you. It, you know, represents points and areas in your life that perhaps need to be changed and altered, all right? And so once you notice what's going on and you go, okay, I see this. This is what Jennifer was talking about. Let's not react. Let's just follow through. Let's just see what happens and what goes on naturally, organically, and then you'll be able to make more informed decisions, more conscious decisions, right? Rather than just, you know, doing something that because you've had a reaction to it. Okay, now we have quite a lot of oppositions this week as well. So there's 3 during like the, say, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, so around the middle of the week. Now for an opposition, it's like the planets are just opposite each other at the same degree. All right, so they're like trigger points, and trigger points are interactions that can really just help to make things happen. So there's a lot of energy. See, like, you know, I often say when I look at a chart, there's a layer upon layer, and he's another layer that sort of is going to push us, you know, forward. And once again, with these trigger points, it can, you know, close things off. All right. So the oppositions are between the Sun and Jupiter, Venus and Mars, and Mercury and Uranus. So lots of possibilities and opportunities can come through now. So so first, you want to make sure that you're open to receive. Okay, you're open to allowing things to come through. And part of that is to just let go of any preconceived ideas. Now, what I use for this, if you've been following me for a while, you probably know that my mentor is John Assaraf. He's just launched a INNERCISE app, and it's amazing. I can't, you know, I mean, I love John's work. He's so generous. He's so smart, and he works on retraining your brain. And I listen to this app every day, and I'm going to put it, it's great for just changing your preconceived, getting you out of stuck places. I'm going to put that link in the down the bottom here. Okay, so you can go ahead and get that app if you feel that is something that, you know, is good for you. So, you know, in these, where these oppositions are happening, that app is, you know, and the INNERCISE on the app, it's just going to help you recognize the possibilities and opportunities, let go of stuff that may be standing in the way of you accepting them. Okay, so it's a lot of change happening in people's lives now, and it's time to let go of stuff, that just simply doesn't serve you anymore. And that's what my Life Purpose Mastery course does. It's an online course, 8 modules or 12 modules and sessions if you do it one-on-one with me, and it does just get you organized to what is it that I want, and get you like serious and committed about following through and making, you know, making your dreams happen, getting clarity, then putting action to it. So I love that course. I love working with people, you know, with that course. So, all right. So Saturn, and I'm a Capricorn, so Saturn gets a bit of a bad rap, but I've come to love it. You know, had to. It's my ruler. and Aquarius co-ruler. So it's going to come out of retrograde. It's sitting in Pisces. Saturn stays in a sign for about 2.5 years, 2.5 years, and it's in, you know, Pisces, and it's sort of opposite energy, conflicting energy. Let's say in Pisces, because Pisces likes to keep everything sort of flexible and flowing. The water sign, and Saturn likes to lock things down and get things sort of, you know, in set, almost in stone. That's why us earth signs don't like sort of change so much, but you know, all things do come to pass, as they say. Okay, so on the weekend of the 4th or the 5th, it's going to come out of retrograde, and it's going to help to set things, you know, as we're letting go with the oppositions and the eclipses. It's going to help to set things in place and make new plans. Okay, so, you know, once again, your job here is to get clear about what it is you want, and then to let go of anything that you don't want and you may be just holding on to because it's familiar, or the fear of what comes next is too great to let go of what you know. Once again, the, you know, John Assaraf INNERCISE app, you know, look at the link down the bottom to register, or just go and have a look at that. Really helps on a subconscious level, and with the brain training with that. Can't, you know, talk too highly about that. Okay, now the week is going to conclude with Venus, and it's a trine, so we love the trines, interaction with Pluto. I love Venus and Pluto together. Pluto's very transformational. Venus governs love and money and relationships. The relationships that you're having with yourself, the relationship you have with money, the relationship you have with others. Okay, so the combined energy provides, once again, opportunities, possibilities for life for you to consider. Okay, you're always in control. Okay, so just because, you know, opportunities come along, it's up to you to go, yeah, that feels right, that doesn't feel right, I'm going to investigate that more, yes or no. Okay, so the energy is there, you know, for you. So depending on where it sits in your chart will depend on what area of life, and because it's a trine, it's 120 degrees, so it's sitting in 2 areas of your chart, and that's going to be powerful not only from your sun sign areas but your personal chart area. Okay, so right now my best advice to you is just to get clear, then expect the best that life can offer, and guess what, you just may get it. It's certainly the INNERCISE app helps with that. It certainly helped me a lot, and he has thousands of testimonials on this, so I'm sure many of you have heard of John Assaraf. He's a master. I call him the brain whisperer. So yeah. All right, so good luck, everybody. Have a great weekend. I hope something amazing happens for each and every one of you. This certainly is a week of abundance, abundant energy, which is going to help us sort of push forward. All right, so let's get into the individual signs and just do a quick review of this. This is all on the website. The overview is on my blog, and the horoscopes, which are published in Star Magazine, are on the horoscope page. All right, so Aries, you want to keep the momentum up at Aries. Okay, at work, Aries, you speak positive. You really cannot afford a negative thought. Okay, so that, like, just get rid of it. As soon as it comes in, reframe it. You know, just to have an attitude of gratitude can lead you on a journey of greatness now. So you know, and with love and life, you want to put yourself first, not last. And you're pretty good at that, Aries, but you know, sometimes, like, everybody wants a piece of you. Okay, no, you're first, because you give, like, everything out, then there's nothing left for you. So yeah, so you want to be mindful just not to take on too much, and make sure you schedule in some downtime, because that's the time that you use to recharge. Okay. Now, Taurus, love goddess Venus and passion planet Mars are both sending Cupid's arrows in your direction right now. Okay, so, I mean, you're ruled by Venus, so it's very much about the relationship you have with yourself first, to know what type of relationship you want to have with others. All right, so just take the plunge. You want to reveal your true feelings for someone special if you're feeling that way about them. Don't keep them sort of guessing how you feel. A friend from the past can re-enter your life now too. Okay, so this is going to be a beautiful surprise. So just enjoy traveling down memory lane, and it's good to laugh. It's like laugh and be grateful. Gratitude is that same, when you get into that space of gratitude, it's the same vibration as success. Okay, so you want to keep do your gratitude exercises every day, morning, noon, and night. Okay, Gemini. When you have a positive attitude, Gemini, and you're just passionate about life, you're doing what you love. First of all, you got to find out what that is and follow that dream. Then you have the power to literally create that dream. Okay, so that's the first thing. And then thought followed by action makes it real. I mean, you're an air sign, so, you're a thinking sign. You're ruled by Mercury, the thinking planet. But as I often say, thought without action is still just a thought. All right, so you got to make that action to put it together. So planetary energy can push a work situation in the right direction now too, really lead you on a path of success. And after all that, you want to make sure that you leave time for family. If they need your help, then you want to say, I'm here. All right, Cancer. So being in love, Cancer, is just exhilarating and sometimes challenging, right? So it's sort of like you get that feeling all at the same time. So, I mean, your home is your sanctuary. So for you to stay balanced and centered, and that US term, comfortable in your skin, then it's important for you to make your home your palace, make your home your temple, and make it as nurturing as possible. It's really important for Cancer. Don't underestimate that. And with career and money, just be strategic and as well as patient. Things will come through as long as you have a clear direction, you know what you want, you have a plan to get there, things will come through. Now, a friend can show up at the moment and show their true colors. So, that can be nice, or it can be just interesting. All right, take note. Excuse me. All right, Leo. Fiery love is exciting, Leo, but it's also possessive, or can be, so, which can bring out the green-eyed monster in you. So, this is all about you feeling more secure within yourself. Then you don't have to step into that possessive side of the Leo archetype. All right. So, in other words, holding on too tightly to someone can cause friction. So what's that saying? Let them go. If they don't come back, they were never yours. If they come back, then you can start something together or can continue. So instead, you want to just fill your heart with love and gratitude. You've got so much to give, Leo. So give some of it to yourself. All right. Now, on the monetary front, so more money than you expected could be in your paycheck now. So spend wisely. It's great to spend some, save some. So the importance of saving and getting your finance together is crucial. The more that you can learn that, you're never too young, you're never too old to learn how to manage your money. Okay, so start today. Virgo. So recognize, Virgo, that we all make mistakes, or what we think are mistakes, in our past relationships. In reality, those mistakes have probably just been red flags for us, or green flags, or, you know, red flags that say, oh, well, you know, yeah, that wasn't great. And yeah, I keep attracting this same type of person. And so let's cut out those red flags and let's recognize the green flags. And that's what my Venus and Mars love language course does. So it's a 6-module course. Go and have a look at that. It's on the Angel Cat pages, on all the consultation pages. Actually, it's an amazing course. So this is great time during the end of the year to get sort of set on that too. You know, you don't want a nostalgic lesson to cause, you know, a repeat love lesson either. So, you know, the Venus and Mars love language, it just helps you sort all that out, because sometimes we can just feel nostalgic about something, and because it felt nice in that time, but it's not really what we want, we can continue on that path. So once again, it's about you getting clarity and about you getting to know who you are more. Okay, and remember, there's more to love than passion. You know, you need friendship and compatibility, you know, as well. All right. Now, fate can move your career in the right direction now. So just watch what's happening and watch the movement there. So Libra, if you're head over heels in the love cloud, Libra, you want to turn to reality before handing over the keys to your heart, okay? I mean, you're Libra, you're ruled by Venus, you love to be in love, who doesn't? But, you know, it's good sometimes just to take a step back and see how things are sort of progressing. Now, be aware that indulgently spending to express someone is not really how to attract or keep their attention, right? So you want to take love into a deeper level. And, you know, money in the bank is far more attractive as well, right? So learn to manage your money. Scorpio, so fate pulls on your strings now, Scorpio. So all roads lead to success. It's a magical time. It's your birthday time. So you want to be aware to watch the signs of coincidence, to, you know, which will reveal your next move. And, you know, there's serendipities in life and serendipity moments in life. And that can sort of just say to you, you're on the right path, okay? Because you can live your best life now. But remember, life does come with its inevitable compromises, you know, especially your love life. So there's always a little bit of sort of give and take or compromise to make. So keep that in mind. Sagittarius, career and romance can combine, or, you know, interact during this time in some way. At work, and to rise up the ladder of success, just tune into your inner wisdom, trust your instincts, and when you do that, then things are going to work out right for you, okay? And with love, be clear about what you say, you know, like, work out what's important to you, and then say what you mean. Don't like beat around the bush. You're not great at that anyway. You're a very direct communicator. So keep doing that. Keep doing what's natural to you. Now, a situation at home can sort itself out with a workable solution. So just work through it. Don't get caught up worrying about it too much. Capricorn, love vibes head our way, yay! But don't assume a sweetheart can read your mind, okay? So you may have to initiate a conversation and just do whatever is needed so that you are seen and heard, okay? And remember, love is a two-way street. Now, for career development, excuse me, there does promise to be something coming up that's going to be financially viable, and you're going to get the financial return from the time and effort that you put in. Very important, okay, particularly for Capricorn. And if it's a creative venture, then that certainly has a thumbs up in the astral chart. Okay, Aquarius, you want to dare to dream big now, Aquarius. Just leave your struggles in the past. This, planets are going to shine a light right now on your career and business. So work, career, business, okay? So you want to just, follow what feels right. Follow what's working for you. A discussion with a friend can highlight possibilities and different options to consider. So, listen carefully. And of course, as always, the decision to do whatever you want to do is always yours. You're in control. But right now, you want to reach for the stars. The sky is your playground. So leave time for family and social events as too, because, that's where you get your recharge from, just connecting with a combination of connecting with people plus having your solo time. You want to always have a balance of that in your life. Now, Pisces, stand by for directions from your heart, Pisces, okay? So love can be romantic, but it can also be emotional. And if you're in doubt of what way to move, just stop overthinking it, okay? Take in how you feel. And remember, all couples, have some adjustment to make. Like, you're not going to be 100% in line with someone all the time. So, sometimes we just have to forgive, forget, just let it go and focus on the most important, how we feel. And as I started, take the directions from your heart. All right. So take notice of how you feel and follow that path. Now at work, a past project can resurface now. It's going to, can get the green light and be a success. How will you know that? Things will start to fall into place and they feel right, okay? As a Pisces, you're a jewel sign. Two fishes, swimming opposite direction. One is highly analytical and the other one is highly intuitive. So you want to have a balance of that, okay? All right, so love to everybody. Have a great week, and I hope some of you you take me up on my 20% off everything, and I connect with you personally. I would love that. Okay, thanks so much. Bye for now.